into my routine in terms of like what I eat, my workout routine, and skincare, because every single time I travel, my skin really needs that like extra time to like readjust because of that like difference in the climate and the different water. So it's honestly not looking the best right now, and I still have a little bit of jet lag, so I do get like really tired like pretty early in the evening. So I haven't had the energy to do like a full-on pamper routine, and that's why I wanted to share this face mask with you guys, which has been so helpful. So it's called Douce Aura from this French skincare company called Pier, and it's actually an overnight mask, which means that you don't have to rinse it off. So this is exactly what you need when you just don't have the time or the energy to do like a full-on skincare like nighttime routine. And all you need to do is wash your face, gently wipe your face with their PDRN toner, then apply the mask. So as you can see, it starts off as this white creamy texture, and as you're putting it on your skin, you just feel this instant cooling and refreshing effect. It's really comfortable on the skin, and you leave it on for about 15 minutes, and while you're waiting for it to absorb, you will start to notice that this mask turns into this translucent face oil. Then you can gently massage it into your skin, letting it absorb completely, and that's it. You'll notice that in just 15 minutes, your face is going to look much more radiant, smooth, firm, and bouncy. So you can go straight to bed like this, and overnight it'll continue to nourish your skin, so the next day you will wake up with an even better complexion. And it is because this mask is made with medical grade PDRN, which you guys know is salmon DNA. So it's going to help with collagen production, repairing your skin barrier, and providing that deep hydration, which I desperately need. So I really recommend giving this a try. I'll leave the links to these in the description box below, so let me know if you guys have any questions. Good morning, guys. I came to the gym, as you can see. So I've been following this workout program. It's like 4 weeks long, and I am on week 2. So once I finish it, I'll definitely share more with you guys. But I really have been loving it so far. It's pretty intense, but I can definitely feel it like being effective. So I have been really loving that. And then today is actually my rest day, thank goodness. So I'm just gonna walk on the treadmill, you know, just to get some steps in, keep my body moving, something really easy. And this is something I've been doing every single day, like after my actual like 45-minute workout, just to get on the treadmill for a slow walk. And I always put on my ankle weights. These are just like 1 pound each, because I noticed that they really help me like stabilize, and it also adds just that little bit of intensity to my slow walk. Because when I say slow, I mean like really slow. I'm gonna show you guys. Nothing intense. Today is not about, you know, going crazy. It's more about just keeping my body moving, listen to music, and get some steps in. So ankle weights are on. Hi guys, so I am making one of my favorite meals ever, and I have to make sure this rice doesn't like stick to the pan, so hold on. I am about to show you one of my favorite meals of all time. Part of being back home post-travel, and definitely something I missed, was my own home-cooked meal. There is seriously nothing like it. And you guys know I'm all about simple but healthy meals, and this Korean beef bowl is so good, so delicious, very balanced, and high protein. Okay, I have my rice ready to go. I'm cooking my meat in this one. I got this from Happier Grocery. This is the roasted garlic oil that I showed you guys. It's basically like a cooking oil infused with garlic. It tastes so good, but to be honest, because the soy sauce is pretty like overpowering, it kind of hides a lot of that like garlicky taste. And also for the marinade, the recipe that I like refer to does use some like minced garlic. You can make this marinade like on the side and then pour it over, but honestly today I'm just feeling like adding everything like one by one as I'm cooking. So while the ground beef is cooking, I am going to chop off some onions that I have at home, and then also garlic to put in. This isn't a lot, but this is all I had left. So a little bit of onions, and then very thinly sliced garlic, and then the meat is pretty much all cooked. So I'm gonna put in the chopped onions and then the marinade. I let the onions and the garlic like cook a little bit, and then also crushed up all these like clumps. Okay, time for the marinade. I'm using 2 pounds of ground beef. So for that, I'm doing half a cup of soy sauce. That was pretty much all the soy sauce I have. Great. 3 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Eyeball. 1, 2, 3, I think. And instead of brown sugar, I like to use maple syrup. 4 tablespoons of maple syrup. I think that's it. Maybe a little bit. Yep. Yeah, that's too much. And then some black pepper. And the recipe I use also uses sesame oil in the marinade, but I don't want to heat up sesame oil, so I'm gonna add it at the very end. And now you mix. Looking good. I let it cook for like a minute or 2, and then you can technically serve it separately, like the beef and then the rice, but I like to mix it because as you can see, there's all this marinade and I want my rice to soak it all in. I'm gonna put the rice in my pan. You're basically making like a juicy fried rice. It tastes like fried bulgogi rice. I love it. I let it cook for like a minute or 2 again, and then you're done. Okay, that's pretty much it, and I'm gonna turn the fire off, but there's some last like finishing touches. Sesame seeds. Green onions. I like to freeze mine, so it's always like fresh and ready to go. I got these from like the farmer's market, and they were the freshest, the biggest like green onions I've ever seen. And then last but not least, sesame oil. This is like my favorite ingredient. Let me see. 1 tablespoon. Is that it? And I'm gonna mix it a little bit because of the sesame oil. Let the green onions cook a little because they were frozen. But with all this like residual heat, can you see? It's pretty fast. And now we're gonna plate it. Ooh, so hot. Not really good with portion control, but this much. And then we're gonna put all my favorite toppings. Edamame, my favorite kimchi ever. This right here. So good. Avocado, and then carrots. It's basically a rainbow. Hi guys. This is what I'm wearing today. The kid shirt. It was actually men's, but it's mine now. Can you spot Charlie? Right there. It's like 80 degrees today, so it's like my first time wearing sandals in 2026. I cannot wait. Hi you guys, we're at a pier, and I say a pier because I don't know which one. I'll show you. Oh my god, it's literally summer. I'm still walking. So pretty here. It's right here on the boat. Look how pretty, you guys. Oh, there's a bee. We just checked in and we're waiting to get seated. There's so many people. I can't believe I decided to book this like a month in advance, I think. I didn't even know what the weather was gonna be like, but it just happened to be amazing. And there's a Statue of Liberty like far, far away. Yep. The boat's rocking a little bit. It's so windy. We're getting this one. Yacht tots. And then lobster roll. Ooh, the boat is rocking.
What are we doing today, guys?
Hi. her water bowl. You having fun? Hmm? Look at this feast. Trying to distract her with treats. The food was so good, right? Yeah. It's just a little too hot, like in the sun. It was like using the menu of my umbrella. I want an ice cream now. I was like too hot in there to get any desserts. You guys, look at that tree. That could totally be a Christmas tree.